pack your medication when you're about to take a flight? What should you bring in your carry-on and what should you put in your checked luggage? Well, let's talk about it and make sure we got it on track so that way you don't have to stress out when you get on your flight. Hi, this is Kat, and we're going to talk about meds and how you pack them the best way possible before you go on a flight. Now, when I say medication, that could be prescription medication and it could also be over-the-counter drugs that you purchase at the store. So if you have pills, you don't necessarily have a limit to the amount that you can bring. When in doubt, keep the pills in their original containers. I prefer to travel with medication in the containers that I got it in. That includes vitamins, prescriptions that I get from the doctor. I like to keep them in their original bottles because I want it to be easy for the TSA officer to know that this ibuprofen is ibuprofen. My cholesterol medication is cholesterol medication. It's listed on the outside of the bottle. They can see it. They know that the doctor prescribed it or that I got it at CVS, whatever. But this is my preference. So that's not required, but makes life easier. You can also put your pills into a pill organizer. Many people like to do that. I just recommend that you bring the original bottles and the prescriptions simply because if you are taking certain kinds of medication, it makes it easier for the TSA officer to know that it is your medication and you're not just taking somebody else's medication because you feel like it. It's going to make you feel good, So it just makes things easier for you. If you have liquid medications, there's not necessarily a limit on the size of the container that you bring the liquid medication in. Here's my thing. If it's a prescription, you need it, you should bring it with you in your carry-on luggage. You also want to let the TSA officer know before you get to the security screening that you have these liquids, these are prescriptions, and make it so that you can easily take it out and show it to them. Don't bury it deep in your carry-on luggage, and do not put it in your checked luggage because you don't want to put important things like important medication in your checked luggage just in case something is delayed or in fact lost. If you're worried, if you're not sure, maybe you have some other medication and you have questions about how to travel with it, contact TSA. You can go to the TSA.gov website. They also have My TSA. It's a great app that you can put on your phone. There's so many ways to do this. Do not wait. If you have major questions about your medication, don't wait till you get to the airport. That's just going to create more stress for you and possibly delay you. Make sure you look into these things in advance. You will be so glad that you did. And when I say advance, I recommend 2 weeks at a bare minimum to check on things like medication, what's allowed, if you're unsure, what you need to do or how to make people aware that you're traveling with it. When in doubt, reach out to TSA. There's so much information on the TSA.gov website. You should be able to find what you need. Rules can change. So what I'm telling you now is based on what I have seen recently on the TSA.gov website. I highly recommend that you go to the website yourself to check it out. If you like this video and want more information on how to make your life easier when you're traveling, where to go, things to see, check out my other videos.